Hello, how are you? Dimitris Antonopoulos from Channel 1. So it's great to have you here.
Thanks.
Okay, welcome to Channel 1. So what can we expect here in Athens in 2 weeks by a legendary band like yours? Give us a picture.
I think what we're going to do is come along and do a typical Uriah Heep show, you know, full of passion and energy, and the songs we'll play is, you know, because it's our 40th anniversary, we're very proud of our history. We'll play a lot of the songs that we re-recorded on our celebration CD, you know, all the favourites, July Mornings, Easy Livings, Look Yourself, all that sort of stuff. And couple that with two of the new tracks that are on there. We'll play those too. We'll play a cross-section of Wake the Sleeper and a couple of other surprises too. So it's a good rock show.
Mick, are you ready for the first North American tour since 2002? To promote Wake the Sleeper and Celebration. Can you tell us some details about? Sounds very interesting.
In America, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like we're going at least 2 or 3 times this year. The interest has picked up somewhat, you know, from Wake the Sleeper and Celebration now, and so it's an exciting time. We're going to go back to America in June, then again in July, and then again in August. I think that's what they're planning to try and put together. But a lot of the shows are coming through now, so it's quite exciting. Yeah.
Mick, can you tell me some of your memories from the Uriah Heep period with David Byron? How do you feel about David nowadays after so many years, you know, looking back?
Well, you know, every time I hear a song that David sang, and you know, it was just one of those singers, not only with a great voice and a great writer and a great performer, he just delivered every lyric, you know, wonderfully. There's not many vocalists I can pinpoint and say, you know, they sang as well as David, you know, with the effort and the passion that he put into everything he performed. So, you know, I hear some of those old songs sometimes, and you think, oh my God, he's singing it so beautifully, you know, and you get the, you know, chill down your spine, you know, and the hairs up on your arm, you know, he really is. He's one of those vocalists that can give you those sort of moments, you know.
Yeah, full of soul, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
And what about the hard rock music scene nowadays? Any comment?
Music scene nowadays, well, you know, it's moved on so fast and furious, isn't it? You know, technology-wise, you know, there's no real record companies hanging about now, you know, because they all disappeared after the advent of the internet and downloads and stuff. So I think it's an exciting time, to be honest. You know, it's nothing I'm afraid of or worried about. I think what you have to do with these things is just, you know, integrate with them and find your niche within them, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a big old technological world now, isn't it? You know, and like I say, you have to just get in there and dig in and find your place in it, you know. The great thing about it all is the immediacy of everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's all very quick now. Even like in the fan clubs and things, we're used to
a new way.
6 months for a fan letter, you know. Now it's like, you know, you've got a thought, you put it on the web, and there it is. It's up there, you know. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like all these things, though. To be honest, you know, the internet. There's a lot of good about it, and there's a lot of bad about it. But I think you just have to use the good and use it to your advantage, and then that's fine. I just find there's a lot of bad in there as well. I think people spend too much time on the computer. I think kids do, you know, are getting very passive parenting now, you know, where the kid goes on there and the fact that people can create their own identities on there, which is quite frightening, and things like that. They're all the downside, you know. But the positive side is the immediacy and the information that's there to be had, you know. It's just wonderful. I mean, my little son's 8-year-old, and you know, he does some homework, and he gets some questions from school, and you go straight on the internet, and it's all there for you to read, you know.
It's a new era. Yeah.
So that sort of side of it is wonderful.
Mick, do you remember the first gig that you did? I just wonder. You know. The
first concert I ever played, I can't remember, and I think it was at my mother used to work for a battery company called Ever Ready Batteries in Walthamstow, and we went there and played at their Christmas party, I think. Something like that, yeah.
You know, Mick, Easy Living remains one of my favorite tracks of all times. Can you tell me some details about the song?
Sorry, what song?
Easy Living.
Easy living.
Yeah.
Well, easy living was just, to be honest, it was a flippant comment about our lifestyle at the time, because we were travelling around the world. We were, you know, very successful around the world, doing tours and stuff, and you know, we were feeling very happy with ourselves, with the success we were having, and we just made a comment one day that, you know, this is easy living, you know, and then Ken obviously kept that thought in his mind and came up with that song Easy Living, which is great, you know, which is a little 3-minute shuffle, you know.
Yeah.
And also, you know, Lee's drum shuffle on that particular song is quite unique. Lots of other drummers try it, but it doesn't sound the same. I've got no idea how he plays it, but he plays it with you know, his own particular feel, and so it kind of became one of our popular songs for both those reasons. You know, it's a good 3-minute shuffle song, and the fact that, you know, it's very memorable.
Any plan for a new studio album, maybe soon?
Well, at the moment we're still following on the success of Celebration CD. So we did a 6-week tour before Christmas, and then we start in Greece this year, and then we move into Russia and South Africa and right through Europe, and then of course with this American stuff that's coming in, you know. So we're looking pretty full at the moment. So we will somewhere along the line find a gap where we can down tools and start writing, and then go and record a new album, you know. But at the moment we're just keeping the momentum going that we've, you know, that we have right at this moment with the, you know, the 40th anniversary, really.
Mick, what keeps you going after so many years? You know, the Uriah Heep spirit, maybe, in a way.
I think it's because you're doing something you love doing, you know. I think it's quite simple as that, you know. I was never in the music business for music, fame, money, and all the rest of it. I was in it purely for the music.
The circus, huh?
You know, and that's how I still feel about it, you know. As long as I'm playing music, I'm happy. And I think that's what it's all about, you know. You just have to, you know, I get such fulfillment from playing music that it's something I just never want to stop doing.
And what about your favorite album with the band?
It's very difficult for me to choose an album that the band's recorded, because, you know, I've been immersed in every single one of them, you know. But, you know, if I had to choose one, then probably Demons and Wizards would probably be the album that took us onto the world stage and enabled us to play in 48 countries around the world. So that would probably be one of the big ones. But usually I let the fans do the deciding on what is the best.
Yeah, I know. Mick, any comment for the Greek fans here?
Well, absolutely. I mean, all we know is that every time we come to Greece and play, you know, the Greek fans are absolutely wonderful. They're one of the best audiences in the world. They're very passionate about their music. Very passionate about their rock music, for sure. And, you know, and as passionate as we are about playing it. So, you know, it's just a marriage made in heaven, you know. It's just, I think that every time we come there, we get such a great feeling, you know. We just want to come back again, and let's hope that feeling keeps coming, you know, because, you know, we really do enjoy everything when we come over to Greece. We love the food. We love playing the music. We love being there. So there's every reason to keep coming back. So we just want to thank all our, you know, Greek fans for their support over the years, you know, and we hope that they come to the show, and we'll do a great Heep show that encompasses a lot of our history, a lot of the newest stuff, and some other surprises too.
Okay, Mick, thank you very much for your time. See you in Athens in 2 weeks.
Thank you, my friend, and thanks very much for your support too. It means a lot to us, mate.
Thank you very much, Mick. Okay, see you in Athens.
Thank you, my friend.
Bye-bye.